Welcome to Stephen AI TV, America at War, Iran under attack. We've all wondered what happens when a decades-long Cold War finally turns hot. Well, we're about to find out.
What you're looking at right there, it's not just a headline. It's the terrible reality on the ground. You know that slow burn of tension we've been watching for years? It's just erupted into what one official is calling a blinding conflagration. For this AI Weekly Digest, we're going right under that black smoke and those orange flames you see over Tehran's Sharon oil refinery. This is Operation Epic Fury, folks, and it has just entered a terrifying new phase.
So, our lead story is this massive power vacuum that's been ripped open at the very center of this conflict, because the opening salvo of this war, it wasn't a missile. It was a targeted assassination. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is dead, and the fallout has just thrown the entire region into absolute chaos.
And into that chaos, into that vacuum, steps a shadow. A very secretive, hardline figure named Mujtaba Khamenei, the son of the slain leader, has just been named the new supreme leader. And here's what should worry you. This new commander-in-chief, the man whose finger is now on the trigger of this whole thing, has completely vanished from public view.
Just think about this for a second. We're talking about a staggering concentration of power. This isn't some political appointment. As the new supreme leader, Mojtaba Khamenei now has absolute, totally unchecked authority over every single part of Iran's military and its government. It's all in the hands of one man, hidden from sight.
And that, right there, shows you the immediate danger we're in. While this new leader is consolidating his power in the shadows, his enemies are moving in broad daylight. Tel Aviv has issued a chilling, and let's be clear, a very kinetic warning. The name at the top might have changed, but the target hasn't. Israel has vowed the assault will continue without mercy.
Okay, so this new unpredictable leader, he brings us right to the nuclear endgame. With a hardliner now in charge, the stakes have just gone through the roof. It's gotten so bad that it's forcing President Trump to openly consider an absolute nightmare scenario, putting special forces on the ground to seize Iran's nuclear material.
And this is the number that is keeping intelligence analysts all over the world wide awake at night. 441 kilograms. That's Iran's last known stockpile of highly enriched uranium.
Now, to put that raw number into perspective for you, 441 kilograms is enough of the core ingredient, the fissile material, to build about 11 nuclear bombs. 11. Let that sink in. 11 weapons capable of wiping cities off the map.
So, the single most dangerous question in the world right now is, where is it? We haven't had any verification in 9 months, and U.S. intelligence is deeply afraid that the whole stockpile was recently moved into hardened tunnels built into the hillsides near Isfahan. And this right here, this is the pivot for our AI Weekly Digest. You see, that question, where is it? It's no longer just for spies on the ground. No, it's now a question for satellites, for massive data streams, for predictive algorithms. The hunt for this material is now being powered by AI that can sift through unbelievable amounts of information to spot patterns a human analyst could never ever catch. In today's conflicts, the war is won or lost in the data.
And make no mistake, the shock waves from this conflict are not just being felt over there in the Middle East. They are hitting home, hard, right here in the United States. This war is creating a deep, painful fracture on American soil.
First up, the economic cost. Instead of a wartime boom, the U.S. economy just unexpectedly shed 92,000 jobs in February. That is a shocking downturn, and it's being directly blamed on the uncertainty this war has unleashed on global markets.
And then you've got the political cost. For President Trump, even his own base is starting to crack. Really influential voices, people like Tucker Carlson, are now openly blasting the conflict as Israel's war, while Megyn Kelly is out there calling it disgusting and evil. This isn't just a little bit of dissent. This is a full-blown rebellion from inside his own movement.
But behind all the political talk, there's the harshest reality of all, the human cost. Just this past Saturday, 6 U.S. service members, they came home in body bags to Delaware. It's a solemn, gut-wrenching reminder of the ultimate price of all this.
But the human cost is only one piece of this puzzle. This war is also having a devastating impact on the global economy because Iran's Revolutionary Guard just closed the funnel, the main artery for the entire world's energy supply. They have shut down the most critical choke point on the planet.
And their warning, it couldn't be more blunt. They've declared the Strait of Hormuz closed,
saying that any ship from any country that tries to pass through will be, and I'm quoting here, set ablaze.
And that shockwave is already hitting you at the pump. This isn't some future problem. It's happening right now. Over in Ireland, gas prices have already blown past the €2 mark. And here in the United States, well, experts are saying that $4 a gallon is right around the corner.
Which brings us to a flash update on the diplomatic front. Let's just say alliances are crumbling under the immense pressure as the rest of the world just scrambles to figure out what to do next.
So here's the quick and dirty on the diplomatic deadlock. First, Iran has flat-out rejected President Trump's demand for a vetted leadership. Meanwhile, that so-called special relationship between the US and the UK is being pushed to its breaking point over the use of military bases. And caught right in the middle of it all, thousands of British and Irish citizens stranded in the chaos that's unfolding in Dubai.
So we have to end with this question. We've seen the military front, the nuclear front, the economic front, and the diplomatic front all escalating at the same time. So what are we actually witnessing here? Is this just another regional conflict, or are we watching the first terrifying moments of a systemic global collapse? And that's the latest from Stephen AIFM, America at War, Iran under attack.